Is it burnout season that is smelling around? I really don't know what's going on, but I feel like maybe it's everybody trying to rush by what to do at the end of the year. But I feel like everyone is trying to rush all their plans. And so am I. Hi, my name is Saint. I'm a cybernetic VTuber, and I'm here to talk about burnout for a little bit and how to get out of it, or at least how I go on about it. I feel like burnout is one of those things that when it comes, you will not know until you're like either too late into it or like midway through it and it's already too late when you want to get out of it, or so you may think. But as soon as you start feeling like demotivated, like you're struggling to like come up with an idea, like I am right now for a topic for this video, well, I do my best at reevaluating what's on the table. I think it's a good step to get out of the comfort zone, get back, and see what else you can try around or discuss with some friends if you have any, or if you want to just tackle it yourself, then by all means, don't ever feel guilty about just trying it out in all on your own. I feel like there's people underestimate how much capable they are of exploring different routes on your own. It's not like anyone is trying to like pin you down other than yourself on what you need to do or what you're forced to do. Never feel also guilty about, like trying to experiment new things in your life. As long as they're healthy, as long as they're not really like life destroying or take you out of the groove. If that fits however you want to say it, then yeah, by all means, keep at it. If you want to try out that new project, when it's related to like some art project or anything like that, if you feel like your worst fear is just getting through that, getting to that place where you're going to regret that it was a waste of time, I feel like you shouldn't be able to judge yourself for that. You give it a try, and that helps a lot in the future, more than you think. I feel like that's what happens to a lot of people who want to become content creators, and midway through it, they start regretting every single action they did to go on about it. Some go and try to do it the controversial route because I think that blows up even higher, and some try to like just wing it by and you know what, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. It's different for everybody, but I think as long as you get it out of your head, I feel like that's also a good way to get out of that burnout or just motivate yourself to keep moving forward. Yeah, honestly, that's it's I want to say that it's as simple as that, but there's other ways to get out of burnout. I feel like taking a break is a necessary step, of course. Don't exploit yourself because that never helps anybody, and others do it by pushing forward through until they're very tenacious. They have all the energy and motivation to like just keep burning out themselves, getting exhausted, myself included. I am in a position where I can't deny how much I do for other people. I try to do my best without self-sacrificing, of course. Well, there are exceptions. Do as I say, not as I do. Where I stay up until like 4 in the morning, maybe to make a model for someone, or maybe to make some kind of help for someone, or just hanging out with someone because I feel like they need it, and I'll do my best to just be there for them as well. But I have no regrets with those kind of decisions. I feel like sometimes the compensation is a lot. I love helping people as much as I can. That's why when I don't really look at someone to pay me back and all that stuff. I feel like I believe in good karma sometimes. I feel like it comes around. I wanna be a believer of like, if you do really good things for others, like good things may come to you. While it doesn't always apply, you also should evaluate yourself. And this also applies into the burnout. Hear me out, because there's people out there burning out themselves, trying to help everybody without getting anything in return, because they had big expectations on what to do, because you wanted to be that special one for everybody, but you forgot the most important thing, which is yourself. And you should never do that. You should never like burn out yourself for others as well. I feel like if there's a time where you need to stop helping other people, please don't forget that as well. You should never feel guilty about not helping someone if it's necessary for those more important around you. And I don't want to say that you need to be as evaluating who's more important or less important, but there is clearly, the things that you need to take priority on, whether it's your family, your significant other, if you have any, or if it's a close friend, you should focus on those around you sometimes. I never feel guilty about not being able to please everybody, because you're gonna end up in a really, really burnout position that you're going to heavily regret later. Take your break, take your necessary precautions, go through any alternatives in order to like get out of that funk. Try to get out of the burnout zone as well. It's gonna happen. Burnout is inevitable for everybody, even for the good things, even for the things you enjoy. I enjoy eating a lot of food, and then I get there's a word in Spanish for it. It's called empalaga, which basically just means you get exhausted of like eating the same thing over and over. It's almost like burnout, but for food. It works for any kind of food. This is why sometimes you got to spice it up, do a little bit of variety. Of course, as long as you're not risking yourself. Never do that. Of course, if you want to explore, then it's all up to you. I'm not the boss of you. I'm just a solo VTuber on the internet trying to figure out what to do themselves as well. This is why I always say, do as I say, not as I do. And I know that lots of people see me as like a role model, and I'm extremely flattered by that, by the way. I feel like I don't have doubt on myself, but I feel like I'm just grateful for those of you who looked up to me and try to see what I say on every night at 8 p.m. on twitch.tv/Saint Cisco, baby. Let's block that Twitch right there, because I would like to get partnered by the end of the year. If you're watching this video until the very end, please don't forget to give a blue heart emote on the chat, or if you have something contrary to say against me because you saw the thumbnail and you said, damn, burnout be feeling real on me because it's relatable. Nah, I at this very moment, am I feeling burnout? Saint, are you feeling burnout? A little bit, because I feel like I'm still in that groove. Like, the only thing that I'm enjoying is the few games that I'm playing, and it's like I feel like I have a duty to play them, and then I feel guilt for not playing them, and then I'm like, and then interest is very little. I don't know. It's all scattered. I guess it has to do with my stress and my health condition as always. But hey, aside from that, I'm trying to get out of that groove. I'm trying to get out of the comfort zone, chatting with some more new people, trying to get to know more interesting stuff. That's why before this stream, I was actually hanging out in Bube Chat, which is something that I want to plug in here because it is actually quite of an amazing website. I feel like it's an interesting side project for a lot of people. Whether you're a content creator or not, Bube Chat is an interesting place. Nobody paid me to say this. I just thought it was a genuinely good idea. I came out of there really happy for just chatting to some wonderful folks. And that sometimes we need that. We need that kind of experiment is really good for the soul. And hell, keep improving, keep growing, and I hope you get out of that burnout zone if you're in it. But more importantly, I hope you're having a stellar night on this wonderful Monday night, and I hope to see you soon. This has been Cyrus Saint, signing out.